In Manipur, curfew has been partially relaxed. According to Chief Minister Biren Singh, who has also said the situation is improving in Churachandpur district after talks were held between the state government and various stakeholders. There was also an all-party meet late on Saturday evening. Meanwhile, even amid sporadic instances of violence in some pockets on Saturday, we've also had locals mobilize support and aid, particularly for those who have been dislodged amid the violence.
फुटहिल्स के एरिया में डिफरेंट जो आसपास के ज़िले हैं उनमें कुछ फोर्सेस को और बढ़ा करके एसपीज को और वहाँ के जो कंसर्न मजिस्ट्रेट्स हैं और डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट्स हैं उनको सबको बोल करके सारी जगहों पर उनके तत्वावधान में फोर्स की पेट्रोलिंग और फोर्स का प्रेजेंस दिखाया जाएगा। इसके अलावा असम राइफल्स के लोग ऑलरेडी वहाँ पर पेट्रोलिंग कर रहे हैं और रास्तों को खोलने की कोशिश हो रही है। पिछले 24 घंटे में करीब 84 आर्म्स और रिकवर हुए हैं। सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस ने जो छिनताई हो गए थे उनको रिकवर किया है और करीब 10 मिसक्रेंट्स को और अरेस्ट किया गया है। हम लोगों ने जो वेरीफाई करवाया है उसमें करीब 28 से 30 लोगों का इस घटना में इस तरह मारे जाने की खबर है।
Right. And I'm also being joined by my colleague Ratnadeep, who is reporting from Manipur. Ratnadeep, you are in Manipur. What is the situation currently?
Well, currently the situation is under control and there has been improvement of law and order situation in the last 48 hours, although there have been sporadic violence in some places and, day before night there were clashes in Churachandpur, but we are not getting any report of further clashes in Churachandpur, which has been the epicenter of this turmoil. And in other areas where there were violence, Central Security Forces, the army, which actually played a key role, the flag marches continue, the area domination continues, and all along the porous Indo-Myanmar border, the vigil has been stepped up. In fact, UAVs are being used to keep an aerial surveillance. Army helicopters are making round of those areas because you have porous borders and there are hideouts of underground groups on the other side of the borders, and there are apprehensions that armed underground groups might take advantage of this situation. So that is being checked. That's what Army forces are telling us. At ground zero, the NEET examinations in Manipur have been cancelled. So this has been a setback for the students. However, over 20,000 people have been actually evacuated from vulnerable areas in the past couple of days. They have been kept in, basically relief camps set up in army installations so that they are safe. The civil society groups have met the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister actually in the last 48 hours have started efforts to reach out. He's tried to reach out to the tribal leaders as well as the Meitei leaders, Meitei civil society groups. There was an all-party meeting where the leader of the opposition, Kuki-Meitei Singh, the former Chief Minister, was also there. And in fact, he came out to say that all politicians in Manipur are trying to help the government at this point of time to stabilize the situation. In fact, one of the BJP MLAs from Manipur has actually now petitioned the Supreme Court challenging the Manipur High Court order, the recent order where the Manipur High Court actually allowed the state government to send recommendation to center for the scheduled tribe status for the Meitei community, who are the majority community. That has been one of the bone of contention in terms of the unrest. Particularly, the tribal groups were not happy with it, and in the Kuki areas there were, demonstrations. So, therefore, now one of the BJP MLA has now gone to the Supreme Court challenging that order. So, the curfew actually at this moment, as we speak, the curfew has been relaxed in all the areas where there were curfew, so that people can go and buy their essentials. And this has been relaxed for 3 hours. Then after that, the curfew will be again restored. So there is a situation where we see Manipur slowly trying to limp back to a stable situation. But there is huge presence of security forces. In fact, even today, there will be more armed forces, settled armed forces, inducted, airlifted to Imphal. But, there is palpable tension as well, particularly in the fringe areas, the areas which bordered the valley region and the hill region. Those are the areas which are vulnerable, and there are palpable tension in those areas.
Right, Ratadeep, thank you for those details. Ratadeep will continue to report from Manipur through the day.